Money. It whispers promises. It fuels ambition. They say it makes the world spin, but in the hands of August Belmont, it forged a destiny, a gilded cage for America itself. When this brilliant, young German-Jewish banker arrived in New York in 1837, he wasn't just an immigrant, he was an emissary, backed by the invisible might of Europe's Rothschilds, carrying a talent for turning chaos into fortune. What followed was no mere success story. It was an ascent, a relentless climb to the very pinnacle of power, a transformation from outsider to the architect of influence, puppet master of the Democratic Party, the party that held the key to the Confederacy's survival. Prepare to delve into the shadows. Today, we don't just tell a story, we unearth a conspiracy. We'll expose how one family's ambition helped spark a civil war, reshape American politics, and build an empire that cast its long shadow over everything from our first subways to the hallowed grounds of the Belmont stakes. We all have family secrets, hidden chapters, but how many of us can trace our lineage to the very individuals who, perhaps, helped pull America's strings, dragging it toward its bloodiest conflict? Meet the Belmonts, the family that turned the Civil War into a game, a ruthless, high-stakes chess match played for the fate of a nation. The shadowy legacy, a Belmont family story. The story of August Belmont and his family is more than just a tale of old money and luxury. It's a complex narrative woven with ambition, political intrigue, and the transformative power of wealth. This is the story of a family that shaped American destiny from the shadows, navigating the treacherous currents of war, finance, and social change. The arrival and the Rothschild Mandate, 1837 to 1840. The narrative begins in 1837 with the arrival of August Belmont Sr. in New York City, a young man of 24. He was not merely an immigrant seeking opportunity, he was an emissary, a representative of the powerful Rothschild banking dynasty. His arrival marked a critical moment for both the family and for America. Belmont's immediate task was to manage the Rothschilds' burgeoning interests in the United States. He quickly established August Belmont and Company on Wall Street. This wasn't just a business venture, it was a strategic foothold. His Rothschild connection gave him instant credibility and access to significant capital, enabling him to navigate the turbulent financial landscape with remarkable agility. The ascent through politics, 1850s to 1860. Belmont's ambition extended beyond the world of finance. He recognized the levers of power in politics and began to exert his influence. His connections to prominent figures like John Slidell, a Louisiana senator who later became a significant figure within the Confederacy, served as crucial stepping stones to political power. Belmont skillfully navigated the political arena, offering financial support and shrewd counsel to influential figures within the Democratic Party. This period saw Belmont's ascent to the chairmanship of the Democratic National Committee, a position from which he could shape the direction of the party and influence national policies. His approach to fundraising was revolutionary, setting the stage for modern political campaigns. At the time when the Democratic Party was aligning with the pro-slavery Confederates, Belmont revolutionized his role as DNC chairman and was able to revolutionize political campaigning. The Civil War's treacherous waters, 1861 to 1865. When the Civil War erupted, Belmont faced a critical test of loyalty and strategy. While initially advocating for compromise, he quickly pivoted, transforming himself into a staunch supporter of the Union cause. This shift allowed him to maintain relationships with both the North and the South. Belmont's deep connections to European financiers proved invaluable. He used his influence to discourage foreign governments from supporting the Confederacy, effectively stifling their access to crucial resources and potentially altering the war's outcome. Yet, his political maneuvering during the war also raises questions about his allegiances. He continued to lead a Democratic Party deeply divided, the Democratic Vigilant Association, In an effort to protect the South was created, and Belmont funded Northern armies. Belmont was trying to maintain the delicate balance by balancing the wants of both the North and the South. His actions during the war solidified his status as a master strategist, capable of operating in the shadows and manipulating events to his advantage. Legacy and empire building, 1865 to 1890. Belmont's strategic and ambitious actions helped him amass a substantial fortune. He helped establish the Belmont Stakes, a prestigious horse race, a lasting symbol of his family's association with American high society. His family's influence continued, most notably through his son, August Belmont Jr., who in turn extended the family's reach into new realms of American life. The Belmont lineage, from Alzey to America, 1700 to 1837. To truly grasp August Belmont's story, it is essential to understand his family's origins. The Belmonts, originally known as the Schönbergs, beautiful mountain in German, hailed from Alzey, a town in Germany. The family's roots in the local Jewish community extended for generations, establishing a tradition of leadership. Joseph Jessel, the earliest known patriarch, was a prominent figure in the community. The Rothschild connection, however, proved to be transformative for the family. Belmont's association with the Rothschild banking empire was solidified by his family's ties. His grandmother's second husband's half-sister had married into the Rothschild family, giving Belmont entree into the dynasty's inner circle. Belmont's introduction to banking began with a series of menial tasks, but his keen attention to detail and quick learning caught the attention of his superiors. Before reaching the age of 20, he was already traveling across Europe as a private secretary. In 1837, he was sent to America, where he was given the mandate, The Gilded Age and Social Transformation, 1890 to 1920. August Belmont Sr.'s death did not mark the end of the family's influence. It was merely a transition to a new phase. His son, August Belmont Jr., took up the reins and expanded the family's reach into new areas of American life. The younger Belmont's legacy includes thoroughbred racing. Belmont Jr. presided over the Jockey Club. Under his watch, the family became a prominent figure in the sport of thoroughbred racing. The family's success and wealth helped form the Belmont Stakes in 1867, which continues to serve as a cornerstone of the Triple Crown. Urban development. His ambitions extended to shaping the city itself. As president of the Interborough Rapid Transit Company, he financed and constructed New York City's first subway system. This project transformed the urban landscape and changed the way New Yorkers moved and lived. Civic engagement. Belmont Jr. was a strong supporter of local governance. He helped found the City Club of New York. He also helped finance the Cape Cod Canal. Alva Belmont and the suffrage movement. The most dramatic transformation was the involvement of Alva Belmont, who joined the family through marriage. Alva took on a new role after her husband's death. She was a force in the women's suffrage movement. She helped found the Political Equality League. She even converted her mansion into a center for suffragist activity. The complex legacy. The story of the Belmont family is a fascinating study in power, ambition, and social transformation. August Belmont Sr. rose from humble beginnings to become a major player on the world stage. His ability to build a powerful network of influence, navigate the treacherous currents of political intrigue, and seize opportunities in finance allowed him to shape American history. The family's wealth allowed them to influence not only the political landscape of the nation, but also the social fabric of American society. They helped shape the sporting world, redefine urban transportation, and support a wide range of social reforms. This influence came at a cost, however, as Belmont had to balance the wants of multiple entities. Their story reminds us that money, power, and influence are often intertwined with moral ambiguity and ethical considerations. It's a story of how one family, through a combination of skill, ambition, and opportunity, was able to reshape not only their own destiny, but also the destiny of the nation. From their roots to remaking America through finance, The Belmonts changed the world. What do you think? Were you familiar with the Belmont family's story? Is it a tale or a story of destruction? What are your thoughts? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more similar contents. Thank you.